Oftentimes, teachers aren't sure how to assess the value of project-based learning. The driving question then is, how can you as a teacher make assessment useful and meaningful during and after a PBL unit? While assessing PBL might be different from other types of standardized assessments that you use, at the end of the day, the same overall assessment best practices apply. PBL units have formative and summative assessments during and at the conclusion of the unit. Like all quality instruction, teachers start a PBL unit with the end in mind. When you plan a PBL unit, you will plan the summative assessment for the final product or presentation, and the assessments for the skills and content you will teach along the way. The key to the assessment piece is to know ahead of time which content and which skills the PBL unit will help. I like to quote a teacher when she says, "It's not either or, it's both and." So the number one tip for assessment with PBL is to plan the assessments for both content and skills. Tip number 2, once you have identified the content and skills that will be taught and assessed through the PBL unit, you should consider how you will assess those contents and skills. Tip number 3, determine what formative assessments along the unit build to a summative assessment. Remember that you can give students a formative grade and feedback, then provide students an opportunity to revise their product and demonstrate a higher skill level or greater content knowledge. And don't forget, many teachers also plan more traditional closed response and multiple choice summative assessments after PBL units as well. This means that teachers planned their PBL unit in a way that the students learn the content standards through the project. As a teacher, you always have the same assessment goal in mind. You want to help students learn the content and skills for your course. Remember the question I asked earlier? How can you as a teacher make assessment useful and meaningful during and after a PBL unit? Here's the clue. It's not either or, it's both and.